Welcome to the Camden Opera House. My name is Dave Morrison. I'm the manager, and we're really glad you're joining us for what is going to be a really great night. This is number 17 that we've done since starting having shows here in August, and they have all been live streamed on our Opera House Facebook page, and they're archived there, so you can see any of the great shows we've had later. First, I want to say some thank yous. I want to thank Juniper Purinton, our technical director. I want to thank Dagny Ernest, our promotions and box office manager, and Beth O'Connor, and Matt Brown, and all the folks who help us to put this series on. They work really hard, and they're behind the scenes, so thank you to them. These shows, this series, is supported by the Community Arts Fund. So, should you be so inclined, we would be very grateful if you want to chip in. It's easy to do. You just go to our website, push a button, and that will help us have more of these really great shows. The next show after tonight is going to be on the 11th of December, Castle Bay. They have a wonderful program. It's called 'Tis Winter Now. It's a Christmas in New England, and it's going to be a really wonderful sort of holiday-themed night, so please join us for that. So, tonight, if you're familiar with Joe and Celia, you know their long list of accomplishments that includes the Gibson brothers, Mr. Sun, Della Mae, Say Darling. It's a long, long list, and I think the best thing I can do is probably just get out of the way and let them perform for you. But before I do, I just want to say this. During easy days, music that is powerful and beautiful and inspiring and fun and excellent, it's really important. But during these days, it's essential and it's a gift. Will you please join me in welcoming Joe K. Walsh and Celia Woodsmith?
Oh, thank you so much. Truly, it is an honor for us to be standing on a stage right now in a beautiful theater. So thank you for tuning in from wherever you are in the world. We are grateful for you. Here we go. This world divides us on two different sides, but this wall is not real. How can it be real? It's only made of concrete and barbed wire. Concrete and barbed wire. Concrete and barbed wire. It's only made of concrete and barbed wire. Somewhere in Louisiana, my sugar's doing time, but he can't seem to spend time with me. With two strong hands, he couldn't move it at all, and it's only made of concrete and barbed wire. Concrete and barbed wire. Concrete and barbed wire. It's only made of concrete and barbed wire. Back in Algiers, my darling broke my heart, but he can't seem to break down this wall. With two strong hands, he couldn't move it at all, and it's only made of concrete and barbed wire. Concrete and barbed wire. Concrete and barbed wire. It's only made of concrete and barbed wire. Get it, Joe. Wow, it's a light audience tonight. We got one person in the audience. Really, it actually does feel great to hear that applause, though, I have to say. I know, Joe, have you been doing live streaming? Yeah, it's a pretty sad moment when you end and you're like...
You see like a hand clap on the screen. I'll take this any day.
Yeah, normally what I do is clap for myself under the table. Thank you so much.
I'll try whistling later.
Yeah, we'll try some whistling. Well, it is good to know that y'all are out there in the universe listening. So, Joe and I have been working on this song for a long time. Actually, I think we've been playing it for a while. How long, Joe? That was clever. The song is called "How Long," indeed. I wrote this sort of as a joke, sitting in my in my kitchen somewhere in Portsmouth, looking out the window, watching my dog look out the window. In that time, everyone knows this time in Maine when it's really kind of wet and gross and muddy and ugly, and you really want to go outside and you really want it to be spring. So this is called "How Long." Dropping on the fence post, huffing along, wind whipping up the willows and quieting his song. He said, "How long do I have to wait? Well, the snow's hanging on and it ain't getting any warmer. I'm sick of the winter, just a living in the dormer." He said, "How long do I have to wait?" Well, he said, "How long? Oh, how long?" Well, the winter's getting colder and I'm getting older. I need the sunshine to come and warm my bones. By the door, we don't want to go outside because the rain began to pour. He said, "How long do I have to wait? I've been waiting by the window all winter long, and I want to go outside so I can run along." He said, "How long do I have to wait?" Well, he said, "How long? Oh, how long?" Well, the winter's getting colder and I'm getting older. I need the sunshine to come and warm my bones. Get it again. Flower bed, but the frost came at night and froze his little head. He said, "How long do I have to wait?" Well, I've been waiting all winter to show off my color, and the thought that all the snow had melted down the gutter. He said, "How long do I have to wait?" Well, he said, "How long? Oh, how long?" Well, the winter's getting colder and I'm getting older. The breeze is getting bitter and all I do is shiver. The sun is getting darker, I'm sick of this water. I need the sunshine to come and warm. It's going to be a miracle if you don't hear Joe and I laugh after every single song. I think that's kind of our MO when we get together and play. Mm-hmm.
We're going to play a song that goes back. We kind of got started playing together at this weekly bluegrass night I helped host in Portland for years. Every Monday for about 11 years, we used to play in the Empire and then across the street. And this is one of the hits whenever Celia would come down and sit in with us, which was always a good night. Light up the room, and when people would hear that she was coming down, it'd be a fuller room than usual. So
I had so much fun playing that. It's always those ones that you have week after week that really cut your chops. You know what I'm saying? I ate a lot of pizza on those nights. All right, well, this is a Bob Dylan tune. I always call it Mail Train, which confuses a lot of people because it's actually called It Takes a Lot to Laugh, It Takes a Train to Cry. I've been riding on a mail train, baby, can't buy no thrill. I've been up all night, mama, leaning on the windowsill. Well, if I die on top of that hill, ooh, if I don't make it, you know my baby will. Don't the moon look good, mama, shining through the tree? Don't the brake man look good, mama, flagging down the double E? Don't the sun look good, shining down over the sea? Oh, don't my man look good when he's chasing after me? Winter time is coming, baby. The windows are filled with frost. I went to tell everybody, but I could not get it across. Well, I wanna be your lover, baby. I don't wanna be your boy. Train gets lost, you know my baby will. You know, no, my baby will. You know, no. You know, my baby, you know my baby will. You know my baby will. Thank you. Calm down, guys. Really. This audience, a little too much.
Who knew Camden was wild? I guess we're on a theme here. I'm going to do a Dylan song. I share a hometown with Dylan.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He doesn't talk about it quite as much as I do.
No, he doesn't? Call him up every once in a while. Joe has a whole bunch of instruments. I don't know what you live stream people can see, but he's got about 14 instruments back here.
So many strings.
So many strings.
1, 2, 3. I've seen love go by my door, never been this close before. Never been so easy or so slow. I've been shooting in the dark too long. Something's not right, it's wrong. You're gonna make me lonesome when you go. Oh, when dragging clouds so high above, I've only known careless love. Always come and hit me from below. Yeah, but this time round it's more correct, right on target, so direct. You're gonna make me lonesome when you go. When purple clover, Queen Anne's lace, crimson air across your face. You can make me cry if you don't know. But I can't remember what I was thinking of. Must be spoiling me too much love. You're gonna make me lonesome when you go. Flowers on the hillside blooming crazy. Crickets talking back and forth in rhyme. Blue river running slow and lazy. I could stay with you forever, never realize the time. When situations have ended sad, relationships have all been bad. Might have been like the Lane and Rimbaud. Yeah, but there's no way I can compare all those scenes to this affair. You're gonna make me lonesome when you go. Gonna make me wonder what I'm doing, staying far behind without you. You're gonna make me wonder what I'm saying. You're gonna make me give myself a good talking to. And I'll look for you and all I do and ask to be. You're gonna have to leave me now, I know. But I see you in the sky above, tall grass and the ones I love. You're gonna make me lonesome when you go. Thank you.
That's a good song. That is a good song. Well, I'm excited to find out later on the stream where everyone is tuning in from. I play every Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And when I'm playing, I have a computer in front of me and I can see all the comments going by. And we've always got people from really cool places in the world. We had a guy from Japan show up the other day. It was pretty cool. 9:30 a.m. on a Sunday. I'm always very impressed with the people who join me from the West Coast who set their alarms for 6:30. That's not part of my daily practice, getting up that early. All right.
This next song's a great song. I'd say it's even an important song. So proud to get to play it here with this fantastic human. Well, I guess she's already welcome, but anyways, how about it for Celia?
Oh, thank you.
Make her welcome in your home.
Well, I wrote this about these really amazing women in Lowell, Massachusetts, called the Lowell Mill Girls. They went on strike for better wages. kind of at a time when women weren't really doing things like that, being all crazy and stuff. This one's called Boston Town. Standing on the floor in the city of the spindles, got me a job, lift me up to the middle. The offering painted a very pretty picture. Work at the mills held the promise of the scripture. But a girl like me was worked to the bone. Your fingers bled and your body moaned. 14 hours a day, and then my paycheck was half that of the men. Looking down with oppression's face, that pile of money they steal and waste. Then they said they'd have to cut our pay, so we broke our cage and formed the FLRA. They said what a waste of a pretty girl to let the labor flag unfurl. I said, what more can you take from me? I own my hands and my dignity. So pass me a match and we'll strike it on the ground, and we'll head back down to Boston town. We could start a fire and they'll never put it out, and we'll head back down to Boston town. They said what a waste of a pretty girl to let the labor flag unfurl. I said, what more can you take from me? I own my hands and my dignity. So pass me a match and we'll strike it on the ground, and we'll head back down to Boston town. We can start a fire and they'll never put it out, and we'll head back down to Boston. So pass me a match and we'll strike it on the ground, and we'll head back down to Boston town. We can start a fire and they'll never put it out, and we'll head back down. Oh, we can start a fire and they'll never put it out. We'll head back down to Boston town, and we'll head back down to Boston town, and we'll head back down to Boston town. Oh, I think it's.
Is this your stage debut with the banjo?
It is.
Well, this is a big day. We're debuting Celia's banjo playing in front of one human.
The stream just like loses 50 people right now. Don't be afraid. You know what I am gonna do though? I'm gonna make Joe talk for a second. I'm gonna make sure that this is in tune. So goodbye.
Celia's got more main cred than I do because she's playing only instruments that were made here in the state. She's playing a beautiful guitar from Dana Bourgeois up in Lewiston, and the banjo she's about to play was a beautiful present put together by her friends for her beautiful wedding to the amazing man Phil. So.
Well, that was pretty good, Joe. This is a gorgeous Matthew Arcara banjo, which has also been carved by Sten Havamaki. What's this? Oak and Laurel Workshop. That's what it's called. Very cool. All right. This is a song that I put on my solo album, and I wrote it on the banjo, and then promptly forgot all about that. It wasn't until Joe reminded me recently that I had written this song on the banjo, and why don't I play it in Camden? So I learned how to play the banjo. Enjoy. This is called Those Are the Days. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I was young, I was poor, old, and rotten, bedroom floor. But there were days when the sun would shine, and I had my peace of mind. Those were the days, my darling, those were the days of my heart. Those were the days, my darling, those were the days of my heart. Then in school I was wild. Was I a woman or a child? But there were days when the sun would shine, and I had my peace of mind. Those were the days, my darling, those were the days of my heart. Those were the days, my darling, those were the days of my heart. Of my heart, 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 of my Then at work I was worn, wondered what I was working for. But there were days when the sun would shine, and I had my peace of mind. Those were the days, my darling, those were the days of my heart. Those were the days, my darling, those were the days of my heart. Of my heart, 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 of my heart. See.
We're going to play a song that I guess kind of speaks to the times. If anybody's a big fan of Gillian Welch, you won't be surprised to know that she wrote a song that speaks to this moment. She's written all the good songs. And this one is, I was listening to the news all the way up from Portland. It was a beautiful drive, but I made the mistake of listening to about an hour and a half of news. And I was getting real worked up. And as soon as I turned off the news, this melody and this chorus was in my head. Hard times come, ain't gonna rule my mind. And so it's kind of a fitting one, or at least hopefully it's true for many of us at the moment, that can be true.
banjo's gonna get. You know, this may be the end of my times when I make fun of the banjo players in the band for taking so long to tune. I understand their plight now. All right, I'm just so pleased to get to play this song with Joe. I met Joe about 10 years ago at the Lake Champlain Bluegrass Festival. It was actually about 15 years ago. Yeah, little did I know that guy that I met standing by the stage playing some tunes would be someone that I would call a good friend of mine and play music with for hopefully the rest of my life. So this is a very meaningful song and makes me happy to play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There was a Camptown man used to plow and sing. He loved that mule and the mule loved him. When the day got long, as it does about now, I hear him singing to his muley cow. Saying, come on, you sweet old girl, I bet the whole damn world we're gonna make it, get to the end of the road. Singing hard times ain't gonna rule my mind. Hard times ain't gonna rule my mind. Best hard times ain't gonna rule my mind no more. Said it's a mean old world, heavy in need. That big machine is just a picking up speed. They were supping on tears, they were supping on wine. We'll get to heaven in our own sweet time. So come on, you Asheville boys, kick up that old time noise. Kick till the dust comes up from the cracks in the floor. Singing hard times ain't gonna rule my mind. Hard times ain't gonna rule my mind. Hard times ain't gonna rule my mind no more. But the Camptown man, he don't plow no more. I see him walking down to the separate store. Guess he lost that nag and he forgot that song. Woke up one morning and the mule was gone. So come on, you Nashville kings, come on, you dogs that sing. Pick up that dusty old heart and give it a blow. Singing hard times ain't gonna rule my mind. Hard times ain't gonna rule my mind. Sugar, hard times ain't gonna rule my mind no more.
think a lot of us had intentions to be super productive in the COVID era. And some days I was, and a lot of days I wasn't. But Celia definitely was.
I don't know. Some days are better than others.
Some days you write 20 songs in one day.
I've done a couple song lodges where you see how many songs you can write in 12 hours, and it's been a very interesting experience, I will say. I really do, actually. This next song is something really interesting that Joe has. This is not the next song. The one after this, I'll tell you a little bit about it. It's one of Joe's tunes, but this song is one that I did write during one of those, I guess, song lodges is what I like to call them. And, it's that moment where you're like, this sucks. I really don't like COVID. I wish I could just have all my friends over and we'd have a party. And so I kind of wrote this tongue-in-cheek song about having people over and having a party. And, man, I'm really having to do the right thing this Thanksgiving and have a very quiet Thanksgiving. I'm trying. All right, well, anyways, this is called Party on the Lawn. And yeah, here it goes. There it is. Well, chickens in the barn and possums on the pavement, and I can't contain it anymore. I don't wanna do no harm, baby, I just wanna shake it. I'm gonna have a party on my lawn. There won't be no appetizers, there won't be any toilets, so I hope you like peeing in the woods. Well, if you hold up your lighters and you try not to spoil it, we'll pretend it's our favorite festival. And you're all invited, even those ones I've spited. Bring your own mask and please don't share your flask. You're all invited, let's pull an all-nighter, 'cause I can't stand this loneliness anymore. Come on, Joe. North, and the in-laws stuck indoors. I feel a rash decision coming on. Oh no, we'll dance 6 feet apart. That's how the romance starts, 'cause Tinder doesn't work anymore. And you're all invited, even those ones I've spotted. Bring your own mask and please don't share your flask. You're all invited, let's pull an all-nighter, 'cause I can't stand this loneliness anymore. And you're all invited, even those ones I've spotted. Bring your own mask and please don't share your flask. You're all invited, let's pull an all-nighter, 'cause I can't stand this loneliness. I can't stand a little loneliness. I can't stand this loneliness anymore. There it is. I think my favorite line in that is, there won't be appetizers, there won't be any toilets, so I hope you like peeing in the woods. I mean, I've peed in a lot of people's lawns this summer. Too much information? I don't know, I have no feedback. It's been a weird time. Okay, so this was the thing I wanted to tell you a little bit about. Joe has done a couple of these songs, as far as I know. Innisfree and...
There's Innisfree. Yeah, I've been doing this thing where I search through old poetry books and look for words that feel like they might work as songs. And once I started looking through Yeats, it really felt potent there. So there's a bunch of old Yeats poems that I set to music, and this one really struck home because it's about, I don't know, somebody yelled at me once I said this word on stage, but the protagonist of the poem, some people say you can't have a protagonist, but they're not here, so I'm saying it. The protagonist of this poem is a musician, kind of contemplating the value of what they're adding to the world, and it's kind of struck home, and then it's cool to see how many other musicians connected with this one, and I used to tour with this woman, Molly Tuttle, and went to her childhood home, and there it was hanging on the wall, so it's a kind of beautiful poem that gets around. It's called The Fiddler of Dooney. And I just recorded this with this band I have with some dear friends, Daryl Anger and Grant Gordy, and a band called Mr. Sun, and I think its release is sort of moving towards imminence. It's not imminent, but...
I like that. I like that. Moving towards imminence.
So here we go. 1, 2, 3. When I play on my fiddle in duty, folk dance like a wave o'er the sea. My cousin is priest in Cavarnet, my brother-in-law Harvey. And I passed by my brother and cousin while they read in their books of prayer. I read in my book of songs that I bought at the Sligo Fair. When we come at the end of time to Peter sitting in state, he will smile on the three old spirits, but call me first through the gate. For the good are always the merry, saved by an evil chance. And the merry love the fiddle, and the merry love the dance. And when the folks there spy me, they will all come up to me with "Here is the fiddler of duty," and dance like a wave o'er the sea.
What a nice song. That worked really well, how you did that. Yeah. Oh, what are we playing now?
We're kind of coming towards the end. Well, you can do this. You sing a lot of this guy's songs, and when you think about people we lost this year, I would imagine he's one of the first people who comes to mind for you.
Yeah, he really does. John Prine was one of my all-time favorite musicians. They're just human beings. I had the good fortune to meet him once, and he was just really gracious and really funny. I was pretty much freaking out, shaking when I met him, and I asked him to sign. It was a piece of paper I'd torn off of the door that said John Prine and band only, and I had him sign that. There was nowhere to sign it, so I turned around and he put the paper on my back and signed it. And it was just, I don't know, like I said, it was everything you wanted when you meet one of your heroes, to have them be humble and gracious and not have them to tell you to get out of their trailer, which I'm very grateful that he did not do. So we really lost a huge, just a wonderful, wonderful man, a wonderful musician, contributed so much. So, this is for you, John. This is off of his last album, The Tree of Forgiveness. It's called Boundless Love. I definitely want to send this out to anyone who's going through a really hard time right now, anyone whose family member may be sick or if they're sick themselves. I love this chorus so much. Surround me with your boundless love, confound me with your boundless love. And may we all be surrounded with that kind of love when we need it the most. I woke up this morning to a garbage truck. Looks like this old horseshoe's done run out of luck. If I came home, would you let me in? Fry me up some pork chops and forgive my sin. Surround me with your boundless love. Confound me with your boundless love. I was drowning in the sea, lost as I could be when you found me with your boundless love. Sometimes my old heart is like a washing machine. It bounces around till my soul comes clean. And when I'm clean, hung out to dry, gonna make you laugh until you cry. Surround me with your boundless love. Confound me with your boundless love. I was drowning in the sea, lost as I could be when you found me with your boundless love. If by chance I should find myself at risk of falling from this jagged cliff, I look below, I look above. I'm surrounded by your boundless love. Surround me with your boundless love. Confound me with your boundless love. I was drowning in a sea, lost as I could be when you found me with your boundless love. You dumbfound me with your boundless love. You surround me with your boundless love. You're doing a great job with the clapping. Thank you. Oh man, this really has been so much fun, honestly. I mean, both Joe and I live a little bit of a haul away. I live about 3 hours away, and Joe about 2 hours away. And I was asked by a friend of mine the other day, like, was it worth it? And I was like, yes. 1,000% yes. It is worth it right now just to be playing with someone to kind of feel this space, feel this theater. So really, this is worth it 100%. So. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah, that's what.
Is this a Sippy Wallace tune? Is that right?
That is right.
This is one I first learned off of a Bonnie Raitt record, but it's always a pleasure to get to play it with Celia.
Woman, be wise, keep your mouth shut, don't advertise your man. Don't sit around holding no conversation, explain what your good man do to you. 'Cause these women nowadays, they ain't no good. They laugh in your face, then try to steal your man from you. Oh, woman, be wise. Keep your mouth shut. Don't advertise your man. Oh, your best girlfriend, she might look like a hot brown. I seen her changing clothes at least 3 times a day. Oh, what do you think she's doing now that you're so far away? She's loving your man in your own damn bed. Better call her the doctor, honey. Try to investigate your head now. Woman, be wise. Keep your mouth shut. Don't advertise your man. Woman, be wise. Keep your mouth shut. Don't advertise your man. Don't ever sit around gossiping, explaining what he really can do. Well, if you talk about your baby, tell me he's so fine, I might just sneak up her knee and try to make him mine. Well, woman, be wise. Keep your mouth shut. Don't advertise your man. Don't be a fool now. Don't advertise your man. No, 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 no. Oh, don't advertise your man. Oh, Sippy.
It has been a tremendous pleasure to be here. Thank you to Dave and Juniper and all of you, wherever you are, for including us in your evening or morning. Who knows?
Yeah, you never know.
We'll play a song that comes from one of my favorite songwriters. The only other time I was in this room, I was here to hear him play, the great Greg Brown. And I'll send it out to my wife, who is delightful and lovely and amazing, and I'm very lucky.
And she just passed the bar.
That's right.
Woo!
This is called Ain't No One Like You.
You want me to tune that one up? I'm not sure if it's you or is it me, but it's probably me. I do also just want to say, if you are new to Joe Walsh and I don't know if I've officially introduced Mr. Joe K. Walsh here. We all of us here on the stage have albums and things online that you can get if you'd like. So check that out. I'm in a band called Delamay, and Joe's in a band called Mr. Sun with the imminently arriving album.
That's right.
So check those out. It's really important right now to support your local artists, or any artists at all. Just support them.
There's real talk girls who are smart as hell, ones who ring out like a bell, and they know they do, but there ain't no one like you, honey. There's girls that dance, paint, and sing, know all about the spiritual things. They'd be glad to show me too, but there ain't no one like you, honey. When you ain't here, my world is gray. Today is just like yesterday. Tomorrow's the same way too, when there ain't no one like you, honey. 'Cause no one else smells like sweet home. No one else calls me to home. Well, can't love me like you do. No, there ain't no one like you, honey. Ain't no one. I'll tip my hat and I'll bow low. Down to the old church we'll go. 'Cause I can't wait to say I do, when there ain't no one like you.
Well, thank you so
Dave.
much.
Thank you, Juniper.
Thank you to the Camden Opera House.
Thank you, all of you.
Thanks, Joe.